Righty, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Learning Python, okay? So earlier we were going over like casting and data types and numbers. But at the end, you know how I got sidetracked and I wanted to make like a little number guessing game. So I just kind of made it off the whim real quick, just to show you guys. So here we go. We imported random, and then we did a random number, right, between 1 and 20. And then we're going to print it just so we can see what, in case, just to see if this is working, the if-else statement, right? And I'm sure there's a better way to do this. I'm still learning, so bear with me. But I wanted to show you guys because I was excited. So let's say I guess wrong, right? Because right now it's saying we're going to input into our guess variable. So here it is. But first we had printed the random number so we can see it. So here's the random number. Guess the number between 1 and 20. So if we guess correctly, it should tell us you won. But say we guess wrong, you lost. So it'll through the if-else statement, it'll go through this block first, and then if that doesn't ring true, then it'll go through the next block until it completes its run through of all the blocks of code that you have in the if-else statement. Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought that was pretty neat to show y'all, and yeah, I just like making stuff. Okay. So where were we at? Specify a variable type. So we already went through specifying okay, so x equals string s1, x will be s1, string 2 will be a string 3.0 will be a string of 3.0, and then this is how to make float values, and then we and I don't know why I said the answer right here. I just wanted to try it, I guess, to see what it'll round down to, and I didn't even see that it said it rounds down to 2 instead of rounding up. But there's a function you can use to change that. I think it's called seal. I saw it in another tutorial I was watching before I started reading through the documentation. But I'd rather be learning this way than any other way. Okay, so anyway, we got that out of the way. I have to show you guys something cool that I just created off the spot. It didn't take me that long. It was like maybe 45 seconds to... No, I'm just kidding. It took like 2 minutes. Making sure it was going to run right. I couldn't figure out how to do this right here. Elif not... So this is saying if it's not guess... Or if... else the guess does not equal the random number, then you lose. Okay, anyway. I know, I get sidetracked. So we did that. So now we're on strings. Woo! We got quite a bit of stuff to go through on strings. Python strings. Strings in Python are surrounded by either single quotation marks or double quotation marks. Hello is the same as hello. Same as with the double and single. You can display a string literal with the print function, right? Assign string to a variable. So assign string to variable is done with the variable name followed by an equal sign and the string, right? Multi-line string. So you can assign a multi-line string to a variable by using 3 quotes. Oh, did not know that. So let's try that. So, journey equals... Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Tina. I know you just want to love on me. Okay, she's going to say hi to everyone and then go. You're going to get down. Alright. I love you, Tina. Lay down right here. Lay down. Okay. Lay down. She's still trying to bother me. So we'll call this journey, right? And I'll do that. This is my programming journey. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting me. Yeah, it's supporting me. I know I will accomplish my dreams. Let's change that to conquer. And then let's go ahead and print it. And see what it does. This is my programming journey. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting me. And I know I will conquer my dreams. Cool. So I didn't know you could do that. So you can do multi-lines with the triple quotations. But it has to be double quotes. Oh, no it doesn't. I'm lying. Or 3 single quotes. Cool. Strings are arrays. Like many other popular programming languages, strings in Python are arrays of bytes representing Unicode characters. However, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string with a length of 1. Square brackets can be used to access elements of the string. So, get the character at position 1. Remember that the first character has a position 0. So yes, remember within the quotation marks, first character on the left is 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, 4, and then so on and so on and so on. Looping through a string. Since strings are arrays, we can loop through the characters in a string with a for loop. For example, loop through the letters in the word banana. Okay, so let's try it. So, or let's see if we can try it for our journey variable. So for journey in, oh damn it, no, that's not gonna work. It's gonna be for like one word type of deal. Okay, so for x in banana, print x. And if you notice right here, it's an indentation, and we forgot to add a colon there. So when we run that, it'll run through it all individually and print out each indexed letter at a time. And that's a for loop. Let's go ahead and comment that out. Okay. String length, so we can use the length function or the len function to see the length of the of a string, right? So here we got hello world, print length a, and right, let's try it. 13, so there should be 13 characters in here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. And yes, it does include spaces. Check string. To check a certain phrase or character is present in a string, we can use the keyword in. So print free in text. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to highlight that. Cancel that. Okay. That was weird. Okay, and then we're going to look for the word free. Oh, so no, actually, we're seeing if the word free is in text, the text variable. But we're going to look if the word love is in the text variable. And it's false because it's not in there. So hopefully everything's kind of making sense so far. For those of you that are complete beginners to programming, I do want to say this is not my first radio. This is kind of easy for me. As you can tell, we're kind of breezing through all the stuff, but I like to go over it for my own sake and for me to be able to know that, hey, I have the knowledge. I've been learning this. That way, if someone asks me like, hey, what's a string? Well, it's a value assigned to a variable that's in quotation marks, right? So you can have the knowledge. You're like, what are the different number types? Integer, float, complex. So those are, it's important to like understand the fundamentals is what I'm trying to get at, and most of you know that. I'm not trying to belittle or say anything, you know. Print only if free is present. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here's the same thing, right? But we're going to say if that's in there inside the text variable, then we're going to print yes, free is present. So we can do the same thing, right? So let's just type text, I am loving Python, and then we're going to do if love, or let's do loving, if loving in text, print yes, loving, oh, can't even spell, is present. And then, or we can do elif, right? Loving not loving in text, print no. Loving is not present. Okay, and let's test it out. Yes, loving is present. Oh. So if word is in text, right, it's not, so it's not going to print nothing. I'm trying to think what would be, like, would this work? No. Let's try it. Okay, so that's not gonna work. I was trying to see what would be the way. Well, I mean, we'll eventually get there. So this is not gonna work. But print yes, loving is in there, right? Print yes, loving is present. But what would be cool, right, if we change this to word, right? And we're gonna do word as word equals input of word, right? Let's just call it a word. I don't know what I'm thinking here. If word in text, yes, we're gonna put word is present. Okay. So what's the word? Let's do loving. Yes, loving is present. Let's try again. Let's do one more. Oh yeah, and then we can do elif not word in text, print sorry and we're gonna do plus word is not present. Okay, so now let's run it again. Stop and rerun. So we'll do end. Sorry, end is not present. And you know what would be pretty cool if we do, and in here it's So no spaces, right? So it'll be plus. Let's copy this as well over here. Let's see what that looks like. End. Okay. So that I was just trying to make it look like, you know, that word is in there. And let's try it again. And let's actually add that here. And then let's try it again. Let's rerun it, and we're gonna do loving. Yes, loving is present. Okay, cool. That was like a basic little thing. I know I keep going off on things, but building stuff is a great way to learn what you are working with, you know. So yeah, we just made something basic. And if that's really complex for you right now, just keep going with it. I mean, this should be a learning experience if you're just starting. Hopefully all of this is pretty cool for you, because this is really cool for me. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, so check if not. Expensive not in text. Oh, okay. To check a certain phrase or character is not present in a string, we can use the keyword not in. Oh, see, I didn't know that. So we can do word not in. So we can do it that way, and it'll still work. And if we do Python, okay, so that is the correct way to do it for that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was doing that right. So you can do it in a print, or you can use it like this, or you can use it in an if statement. So that is really awesome, actually. Okay, so slicing strings. Slicing, I understand it. I think we kind of went over it a little bit, but we'll look. So you can return a string. You can return a range of characters by using the slice syntax. Specify the start index and the end index separated by a colon to return a part in string. So get the characters from position 2 to position 5, not included. So when they say 5, this is together right here. 5 not included. So when you're saying 2 to 5, right? So we got 0, 1, 2. So 2 is included. So we're including the second index all the way to the 5th index. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to include the 5th one, which is the comma. It's going to include everything before the comma. So it'll be LLO is what this should print. And let's go ahead and check it out. Let's test it. And just to do that, yep, it should be LLO. So we were correct on our the way we did it. So remember, whatever the n number is, it does not include that character. It stops at that character. So anything before that character is included, but anything from the character onward is not included. I hope that makes sense. I try to word things the best I can. Damn, we're already running out of time for this one? Damn. Okay. Well, before we continue with slicing, I do want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being supportive on my journey. And those of you on Twitter that are part of my group, or that I believe that you are part of my group and I am a part of yours. I appreciate all of you. Very grateful. Thanks for being very motivating and inspirational. I hope I can do that for others. I hope I can provide insight and some learning on in Python. This is what I want. Okay, this is what I want to focus on. I know I tried learning the Odoo project. I went I've done a coding boot camp back in 2018. I just want to become the person that I know I can be, and once I started learning Python, before making these videos, I started like researching into it, and this is definitely what I want to do. I haven't changed my mind. I've known that I've been wanting to do programming, but I finally found what I like, and I think Python's going to be really cool because I want to learn back-end development. I don't care for the full stack. Eventually, I'd love to do full stack. I kind of have knowledge, or I have some knowledge in HTML and CSS and a sprinkle of JavaScript, but I really want to learn the back-end. That's really my cup of tea. I like knowing how things work. So anyway, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for listening to me. And if you made it all the way to the end, please leave a like. Please leave a comment down below. Hit the follow on Twitter. Hit the subscribe button. Anything helps. Anything will help boost. Anything that will help boost me to help get to others and reach out to others and show them that, hey, you can do this self-taught. Like, you can do this on your own. So don't be afraid and don't be scared that you're not going to make it. We're going to make it. You can do this. I've talked to a couple of developers that have made it as a self-taught developer, and they start off in the same way, and it's tough, but you just can't give up. All right, anyway guys, see you in the next one.